are you talking about, Karen? So, Shanae, just follow the process. And because your problem is, as you say, you put yourself aside, you, unless you are in for sainthood, stop martyring yourself. It is never going to be appreciated, and people are just going to continue to take advantage of you. All right? So, sit for 5 minutes in quiet. You know the decision that you want to make. You sit in quiet for 5 minutes. After the 5 minutes, with your eyes closed, you tell yourself, I always make the right decision, and you keep repeating that to yourself 20 times, because then you are already in the energy and you are speaking to your subconscious mind. When you make the decision, you will open your eyes immediately on the 20th repetition, and you will make the decision. You will notice that it will be very different from the decisions that you have made in the past. You will also notice the feeling of rightness that will radiate throughout your body. This is fact, huh? This is not some woo-woo, airy-fairy sort of stuff. This, um, this is intuition. Intuition is our inner voice, our soul voice, spirit speaking to us. And why does it work? Because you are connected to the divine. That's why you sit for 5 minutes and allow the energy to enter and connect you to heaven and earth. All right? Okay. Well, Shanae, it's time you pull up your big girl panties, huh? Because no one is going to stand up for you. Shanae, let me be blunt. Let me be very blunt and crude. Who gives a fuck what anybody thinks? You are an adult and you have to live your life. You hate upsetting people because your parents brainwashed you into feeling and thinking that way. I would suggest that you join one of Marissa Peer's free programs to get you out of that thinking. Because parents, the world over, have this special gift where they make children feel guilty, and children, their offspring, hate feeling guilty, and that makes them do some weird shit, and it brings up the anger. It brings up the anger. It's really anger, you know. You are an adult. If you want to continue to be wrapped up in their apron strings, you are very, very welcome. If you decide as an adult that you want to create a life for yourself that suits you, you will follow your own mind. Okay? Other people's opinions are not important. That is something you have to get into your head. I have been saying this all the time since I've been on here, and I've been writing about this for a very long time. The only time what people say is the only person's words that are important is yours. The only time when other people's opinions matter is if they are speaking to you from experience. So say for instance, let me use this example. You want to invest. Okay, you have a certain sum of money to invest, and your father is a banker or a financial advisor. You are going to go to him to ask him his opinion, because what he's really giving you is advice based on his experience. You are not going to go to your father to ask him what does he think about this dress that you just bought. What the hell does he know? That would be just an opinion. Alright? And it would be based on what he likes. Or you would ask a girlfriend, Let's see. What does she think about that guy? You know, you all are hanging out at the bar. What does she think about that guy? Why would you ask her when she is the one who has always had terrible relationships? You get where I'm coming from? You always go to the source and you only go to people to ask for advice or opinion based on their applicable experience. If they don't have experience on the subject matter, you avoid them or you turn a deaf ear or you walk away. All right? So now,